Namaste yogis, my name is Pallavi Rajankar. Welcome to Yoga and You. Today we're going to do a very special video on knee pain, and unfortunately this is a very common problem, and I myself used to suffer from knee pain. Now the knees are a very important joint in the sense that they help us get from place to place, they help us move around, they help us to do the things that we really need to do, which is mobility, right? Now because the knees are also shock absorbers for our bodies when we're moving around, they're very prone to injury and deterioration. So when we have a pain in the knee, what we really want to be able to do is to strengthen the muscles around the knee, which is the calves, the abductors, the adductors, the hamstrings and the quadriceps. But we also want to be able to stretch out these muscles so that there's a little more fluidity in the body. Okay, so in today's yoga video, we're going to do a combination of stretches and strength exercises. So first we're going to start off with the strengthening exercises. So we're going to go into a high lunge. So let's bring the right foot forward to the front of the mat and the left foot to the back of the mat. On the left foot we're on the toes, which means the heels are off the ground, and on the front foot the knee is bent and the knee is directly above the ankle, which means it's ideally in a 90-degree hold. Hands go up and we want to sink into the floor as low as possible. Remember, back heels are still off the floor. So we're staying here for another 4. Remembering to breathe for 3. Go a little lower if possible for 2. Don't arch your back too much. Strengthen, engage the core. Last few breaths here. And for 1. From here we are going to shift the weight forward into the right leg and move forward into a Virabhadrasana 3. So ready? Left foot off the ground. Hands come to the center of the chest. Hands either stay on the chest or it goes forward. If your knee is hurting, please bend it a little bit. And we're going to stay here or straighten up. Stay here for 3, 2, lift the back leg up, and for 1, bending the right knee, coming down for 3, 2 and 1. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So ready, hands come down, left leg comes to the front of the mat, right foot goes back, you're on your toes on your back leg, heels off the floor, left leg is bent, knee in line with the ankle, hands go up, coming into your high lunge. We're just balancing it out and doing it on both sides. So staying here, go a little bit lower, engage the core for 3, 2 and for 1. Moving forward into our Virabhadrasana 1. Right foot lifts up to the back of the room, hands to the chest or in front of you. Lift the back leg up as much as possible. Bend the left knee if it's causing you trouble. Staying here for 3, 2 and for 1. Slowly with control coming down. Hands go back up and coming into standing. From here we're going to go into Upavishta Konasana, which is a stretching pose. Okay, so allow your legs to go as wide as possible. Remember, each person's range of motion is different. For some people it's here and that's okay. For some people it's a lot wider. Remember, always allow the body to guide you instead of allowing the ego to guide you. Okay, so come into a comfortable posture and we're basically stretching the inner thighs here. When this is not aligned, when these muscles are tight, the intention is usually the knee will turn inwards, and we want to avoid that by stretching out these muscles. So hands come on either side of the hips. Inhale with me. Lengthen the spine as much as possible, and on your exhale, lead with the chin back, stay straight as you forward fold. Go as much as possible. We're going to stay here for another 6. Give your body time to ease into it. You'll feel it in the inner thighs. For 5. Breathe with me. Don't forget to breathe. For 4. If you'd like, you can even sway from side to side to get deeper into the pose, to ease any tension, any tightness that you're feeling. For another 3. Walk your hands forward. For 2. Each person's range of motion will be different. So go with what feels comfortable for you. Don't push your body. And for 1. slowly rising up, and we're going to turn both feet to the short side of the mat. Okay, we're going to come into a lying down posture now, hands on either side in front of you parallel. We're hitting the floor for 3, 2, 1. From here we're going to do Hasta Padangushtasana but in a lying down format. Okay, so we're going to do some drills. To start off with, the right hand and the right leg will come up at the same time like this. So ready? We'll do that 5 times. Inhale up, in line with the hip or even more, and exhale down. Engage the core for 2 and down, for 3, down, last time 4 and down. Same thing on the opposite side, do it with control. Let's move for 1, down. We're basically strengthening the muscles around the knee for 2, down, for 3, down, for 4. Hold it here for a few seconds. Engage the core, engage the muscles around the knees, and for 1. We're going to go into the same position in a twist. Okay, so if possible, the index and middle finger hold the toe. If not possible, use a strap. Okay, so hold the toe and move it to the opposite direction. Remember, the knees stay straight, and gaze at your left fingertips, making sure the left shoulder is on the floor. Staying here, bringing it up as much as possible for 4, 3, 2. Try to keep your left shoulder grounded to the earth for 2 and for 1. Slowly going back up, bringing your left leg back down. Same thing on the opposite side. Hasta Padangushtasana, twisted. So lifting the right foot up with your index and middle finger off the left leg. Try to hold the toe. Bring it to the opposite side while the right hand is plastered on the floor. Making sure the right shoulder is as close to the floor as possible. Gaze on the right fingertips. You'll feel this big long stretch along the hamstring of the right leg, and that's what we want to work into. So staying here for another 5. It might be painful, and if it's too bad, use a strap. If not, stay connected with the hand for 4, 3, for 2 and for 1. Slowly bringing the right leg back up, and with control bring the right foot back down. You're already in this position. If you're in a position to take about 5 minutes to do a Shavasana, put on some nice music, and whenever you are ready, you can bend your knees, curl on to one side, and coming back into seated. So this was yoga for knee pain. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.